Hi, this is Jeff at Slavens Racing. I just want to give you an update on Bulletproof Designs radiator guards. These are a billet machined radiator guard. So in other words, they start with a solid block of billet aluminum and whittle away on it with a CNC mill. And this is what they come up with. These have been out for a long time. It's an excellent product. So I get a lot of questions on these. Guys are always confused about side protection. They seem to think that this is only a front protection guard, but that's completely incorrect. They've got excellent side protection, better than any of the other brands. I mean, there's a lot of radiator guards and braces out there. You know, KTM has them, a number of other companies have them. I'm not going to throw those guys under the bus, but the braces don't even come close to giving the protection that these do. They give you the illusion that they do because they've got a little strap that runs across the back that buckles up like a pretzel in a crash. And then they've got a strip along the side here that looks like it would protect, but a piece of flat metal, you know, it's from stamped steel, and you take a piece of flat metal and it just caves in like this. You know, it has no structural integrity sideways. So those radiator braces are a joke. I mean, they do very little. So this radiator here, you see this dent here? It had radiator braces on it. Didn't work. This was just a small tip over and the guy crushed his radiator. So now he's putting on the bulletproofs and they'll definitely get the job done. So there's another cheap imitation out there. I believe they're called SRTs, Chinese made, typical of people who copy other people's designs. They don't get it right when they copy it. And you know, those are junk. They're made in China, they're overweight, they're made from a poor quality material, and then they don't even have the features that these have, like these pieces here, which I'll explain in a minute, and this other piece in here. So, you know, if you want the real deal, go with Bulletproof. These are designed by Bad Bud at Bulletproof Designs. He does excellent machining. And so as far as these other features go, so the main contact point when you tip over on a KTM is this tab right here that sticks out where the shrouds bolt on. That is the main place that caves in. You hit that first. Sorry, I'm making this video by myself, so it's not very good, but anyhow, you hit that first and it caves the radiator. Well, Bud built these extra guards into the radiator guards, so these tabs that stick out here to protect this tab. No other brand has anything even close to that feature, and that's why these have such excellent side protection. It's obvious that they've got great front protection as well. But so the factory teams use a rubber strap that they have rigged to where they hook it over here and they pull it up to the radiator shroud. So when you hit that plastic shroud, it just bends back instead of gets destroyed. And so Bud came up with this design here. This is a rubber O-ring that hooks on to that tab that he's got on the inside there, and then this goes over to the shroud. You basically loop this through the shroud, you know, kind of hard to show you with one hand here. You basically kind of loop it through the shroud hole and then run it over here to this tab. So it's going to be kind of like this, and it's hooked onto the shroud. So when you hit that shroud on something, on a branch or whatever, it just bends the shroud back and doesn't destroy it. Another nice feature from Bulletproof. So once again, there are no guards or braces out there that are even a close second place to these. These are by far the best radiator guards on the market. If you can break them, we'll replace them. That's all for now.